Greetings, kings and queens, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Queen in the Silence with me, T, your host. And if you're new here, welcome. And happy Mother's Day to all the mommies out there. And all the daddies, too. We're going to do some quarantine Mother's Day baking today. And I'm just going to use ingredients. Well, I'm baking a cake. And there were 2 or 3 different kind of cakes that I wanted to bake. But when I went into the cupboards, into the refrigerator, and in my spice rack, I couldn't make this one cake that I wanted to. I couldn't make this one cake that I wanted to. So the ingredients that I have to make the cake that I'm going to make today, I'm going to show you what those ingredients are. I'm going to put them all together. It's going to taste beautiful, and we will be right back so that we can show you how we're going to do this. So let's get the going. Okay guys, and so this is what I'm going to be using. I am using 3 cups of sifted self-rising flour. I usually don't use self-rising flour, but I don't have any more regular flour. So this is 3 cups of that. I have nice overly ripe sweet bananas, because I'm making banana nut bundt cake. And I have a cup of walnuts. I have a cup of plant-based plain yogurt. And these are some extra little gadgets that I had in the refrigerator. I have mini chocolate chips. And I have some cappuccino chips. This is about 1/4 cup. This is about 1/2 cup. And I have some toffee for the top. That's for the top of the icing. I have to show that in a different snippet. And I have some vanilla. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do and how we're going to incorporate all of these ingredients together. Okay guys, I have 5 very ripe bananas. I'm going to remove them from the skin. We're going to add all our wet ingredients. We're going to mix those first, and we're going to add the sugar with that. Okay, so we have all 5 bananas inside. So I'm going to mash them with the fork before I add the yogurt. I'm going to add a little bit of oil to this too. I could put this in my KitchenAid, but I don't want this to be a puree. I want to have chunks of banana in the cake. Add some vanilla. That's the yogurt. I'm going to add 2 caps of vanilla. Instead of using egg, these are my egg substitutes. Let me add my sugar. And I'm going to add about 1/2 cup of olive oil. Stir that around. We'll add the nuts and the chips later. Now, let's mix it with our flour. Possible I might have to add some almond milk to this to make it a little looser. Yeah, I have to add a little bit of almond milk. I already have my oven preheated to 350, so we're gonna cook. I'm gonna have to know if I add more almond milk. I have my oven set to 350. I'm gonna bake this for about 50 to 60 minutes. Let's see. This is delicious. I mean, I've made this before, but not exactly like this. I'm just using what I have in the house. I never added chips before to it. This is my first time. I might have to have a little bit more. Okay. Like I said, I don't want to use my hand blender because I want chunks of banana in here. The flour was already sifted, so we don't have to worry about it having lumps or anything. Okay. So now we're going to add some of the walnuts. I'm going to break them up because some of them are big, but I also want to keep some for decoration for on the top. This is all the walnuts I have, guys. I don't have any more. And let me add some of these chips. Why not, right? Okay. I'm debating on the cappuccino ones. I don't think I want to put that in the cake. Let's see. Do a close up on that. Doesn't it look... I can't say that it looks pretty, but it will when I'm done. I can smell the aroma from the really, 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 truly, truly ripe bananas. Let me get my pan, my bundt pan that I'm going to use, and transfer this from this bowl into the pan. I already greased this pan with, I'm sure most of you heard it before. It's a plant-based butter called I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. So just so that this doesn't stick. No, I don't have my spatula, so I am using my hand, guys. I know everybody is waiting for this cake. We all talked about what cake we wanted, and when I came downstairs and looked in the cabinets, I was missing ingredients for 2 cakes that I wanted to make that I couldn't, so I only have all the ingredients for this plus extra. This is going in the oven for 350 degrees for 50 to 60 minutes, but I am gonna check it in 25-minute increments or 20-minute increments and just turn it. You know, it depends on your oven. And we'll be right back, because while this is in the oven, I'm going to show you how I'm going to make the icing for the top. Okay guys, I am going to show you the ingredients that I'm going to use to make the icing. I'm using a plant-based cream cheese by a brand called Daya. This is room temperature because it's easier to mix when it's room temperature. I'm going to use two tablespoons of cane sugar. Use a dab of cinnamon. And a cap or 2 of vanilla. Let's see how one is going to work. We're going to use one for now. So I'm going to mix this up and I'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, so this is the cake. It's finished baking. It's nice and soft. This is the icing. You can see it. I think I got it zoomed in too fast, too close. So this cake should tip over it should fall into this plate easily. That's perfect. Okay. You see how that looks? This is the part where you're going to icing. Let's see. This is not like a regular cream cheese. This is plant-based. It's just going on the top. It's not going around the whole cake. I don't never put it around the whole cake anyway. So you use what you have in your house, guys. You know, things come out much more tastier sometime that way. I'm going to finish dressing this up, and I'm going to show you the... Now, as a matter of fact, let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. It smells so nice though. Inside the house. All the way upstairs I can smell it on the upper level and downstairs. In the basement I can smell it. Okay. That's good. I don't want too much. And I have those extra walnuts. And here is that toffee. You can see my shadow. The lighting is not good here.